Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. Welcome if you guys are new here. My name is Sarah. I make a bunch of lifestyle vlogs. I'm a first-time mom, so all that kind of stuff. And today I'm actually headed to my 5-week postpartum appointment. Should be 6, but my doctor is actually on vacation next week, so she just scheduled it a week early. And I'm really excited to go and hopefully get cleared, but I have a lot of questions. Like, I just want to make sure everything is going the way it should be going. I was feeling really good. Again, this is TMI. A lot of you guys said TMI, there's no such thing as TMI, because I brought something up before that was a little TMI, but I stopped bleeding like 2 weeks postpartum, and now at 5 weeks it started again like 2 days ago. And I'm wondering if my period came back early. I am solely breastfeeding, so I heard that's not really common. So I'm like really curious. I have a lot of questions for the doctor today, so we'll see how it goes. I am gonna run to Panera after and just grab myself a bagel and a coffee, kind of take advantage of this time I have to myself, because as a mom, I feel like there isn't a whole lot of time you have to yourself, especially just like run out and enjoy a coffee, run to the store. I mean, luckily Matt works from home and he is super helpful and hands-on. Like, I do not know how single parents do it. It mind boggles me, because you guys are superheroes. I could not imagine. But I'm going to just take a little bit of time for myself, and then this weekend is actually Canoe Carnival. So if you were around last year for Canoe Carnival, you saw all the floats, and tonight is called Mardi Gras, and everyone goes out on the lake and like floats and drinks and has a fun time. It's gonna look a little different for us this year just because Lane is around and we don't have like a babysitter, or we're not leaving him, so we'll probably take turns in the lake if we're going in the lake, or maybe just walking and kind of like looking around, seeing everything. And we got back from Ocean City yesterday. If you guys haven't seen the Ocean City vlog, it was Lane's first vacation and it went really smoothly. He was sleeping for like 7-hour stretches, and then we're coming back home to like 4.5-hour stretches last night. And then after like 4:30 is when he woke up. We went to bed late last night. He slept from like 7 to 10, and then 10 I woke him up to feed him again because we were going to bed a little bit later. Matt had basketball last night, so we were up a little late. But at that point, I fed him, put him down to like sleep for good, swaddled him at like 11:30. He woke up around 4:30. After 4:30, it was like all hell broke loose. He didn't really want to go back to bed. He was just like moaning and groaning, and that seems to be like the pattern. He sleeps really well for his first stretch, and then after that it's like tossing and turning, doesn't really want to go back to bed. So if you guys have any tips for that, I would greatly appreciate it. And then by 7, Matt was just like, I'm staying up with him, I'll just hold him and then you can go back to bed, which is another thing that Matt does that I am so grateful for, because if I don't sleep till like at least 8:30, I am not okay. So yeah, enough of my ranting. We'll get the vlog started and bring you guys along for a fun little weekend. So just pulled up, I'm like 5 minutes early. Probably gonna go in now. I'm actually 4 minutes early, so that's actually really good timing. I threw my hair up when I showered, and I'm like, you know, it actually looks cute. I'm gonna keep it. So, going to pack up my bag. I'm wearing flip-flops, so I brought socks. So I just feel like it's kind of nasty putting your like feet up in the doctor's face. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't take too long, but we shall see. Just finished up at the doctor's. It's so weird not having to go back there every like 2 weeks now. I am gonna be sad about it. I feel like it's such a weird thing, like not being pregnant anymore. You miss your bump, you miss, I mean, I personally do. Don't want to speak for others, because I'm sure a lot of people don't like being pregnant, but I really loved it and I really miss it actually. Not that I want to get pregnant again really fast, but I miss being pregnant. So everything went well with the doctor. She said the bleeding is probably still postpartum bleeding, and it just can come and go, I guess. So she said if it doesn't stop at 8 weeks to go back and get checked out, and they'll probably do an ultrasound to make sure everything's okay. But I am cleared to do normal activity, cleared to swim, cleared to do everything as you normally would do things, so that's really exciting. I have been dying to go swimming and like lay in the pool and just like that kind of stuff, so I'm really happy that is back for me because that was hard. Like middle of summer, it's hard to not go in water. So everything looked good. I really love the doctor that delivered Lane, and yeah, I had a good experience overall. So don't have to go back there for a year. And now I'm going to Panera to get myself a coffee, a bagel, and then I have to run into a quick store. Matt said Lane is good sleeping. He had like 2 ounces since I left of milk that's in the fridge, so he should be good to go for a little bit longer. If not, there's more milk in the fridge and a lot in the freezer, so we're always good on milk. I feel like I'm gonna have to donate my milk soon because I have a lot of freezer milk and I don't pump very often. I like Haka probably twice a day, if that. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it. We haven't touched a single freezer bag yet, and it only lasts like 4 to 6 months, I think, in the freezer. Back in the car. Got my coffee. I get a caramel latte. I actually had a reward today, so this was free. Free is always the best. But I sat there, ate my bagel. I only sat for like 5 minutes while I ate my bagel and then left. If you guys have been around for a while, you know I used to go to Panera like 2 times a week, maybe once. But I'd sit there for like hours on end and just like relax, chill out. Obviously that is not the case anymore. I don't have that luxury because I have to get back home to my baby. But I was able to just sit and enjoy my bagel, drink some coffee, and it was really hot out. I don't know why I sat outside, but it's 92 degrees out. I feel like whenever I don't have the baby, I like take advantage of being able to be outside because obviously you can't do that with the baby in this temperature. So I'm like, if I don't have him, I am sitting my ass outside, even if it's disgusting out. So now I'm just quickly gonna run into Walmart and grab a few things. I just got home. I got this onesie for Lane. It's so cute. I love this pattern. I've been seeing this one a lot, like on TikTok and stuff. It's actually 12 months because this is like the toddler line. So it's like 12 months and then up. So I got 12 months, which will be next summer. But it's super cute. I love the print, and who knows, he might be 12 months before next summer because he's growing really fast. So who knows, he might be like really ahead of clothing timelines. But I also picked up this sweatshirt. It's like a 3XL, and I just thought it was really comfy for the fall coming up. I'm really excited for the fall. It's $5. And then I grabbed a bunch of these like lemonade packs, which I've been drinking a lot of. So Lane is asleep right now upstairs. I'm gonna tidy up the kitchen just a touch because it's really getting overwhelming. So many things in here right now. So gonna clean this up. So we got home last night, and while we were out of town, we'll let Frank out really quick, Matt, before you start. While we were out of town, a storm must have come through, and this huge branch fell in our yard from this tree, but it's massive, so Matt's about to cut it up. It must have been like dead because right here it obviously like broke into a bunch of pieces. So this huge branch, look at it compared to Frank, like it's like 10 feet tall. But gonna have to break this all up. I don't know, Matt's gonna do this little saw in his little thingies. Your earmuffs are funny.
I know, I look stupid.
Protecting those ears.
I have bad ears.
I know. Matt is slowly going deaf, and the ear doctor said he is like able to get hearing aids now if he wanted to. And poor kid is only 28, so.
Hey, don't tell the internet.
Matt goes, don't tell the internet that. But he's probably gonna need some hearing help here probably pretty soon. But Matt also did the fence. He power washed the whole fence, and it looks beautiful. Took a very long time, but it looks so much nicer. It looks like a brand new fence. And he's gonna get to this now. I'm gonna have to bring Frank back inside so he doesn't go crazy, but Going to go back in, go check on my baby upstairs, and relax for a little. Lane is asleep. We have the monitor on him. You can see him sleeping there. Dad swaddled him up. Usually I don't swaddle him during the day, just so he like knows swaddling is a, so he knows like swaddling is a nighttime thing, but Dad swaddled him. He's been asleep for a long time, so I can't imagine him staying asleep much longer. But I am gonna take the time to do my nails because I peeled them all off yesterday and they look atrocious. So I'm going to do my little gel polish. I got a ton new polishes in from Nail Reserve and they're really fun colors. A lot of them are like fun fall colors, so I'll show you all the colors that I picked up and gotta pick a fun one for today. So I'm gonna do the nails. I hope I have enough time left to get these done, but if you guys are a mom, you know, like you probably finish like half of everything and you have to go tend to your baby. You never have the full amount of time to truly get done what you want to get done. So we'll see how far I can get done with these and go from there. So it is time to do the nails. I'm going to quickly go over all the colors I picked up. I got 7 new shades. I got 7 new colors of nail polish and a lot of them are honestly pretty similar. I definitely stuck towards the similar like family of colors. So let's get started with Good Cheer. This is the first one I picked up. I thought this was really fun, like electric orangey, really fun color for summer. I think I honestly might do this one today. Next one is Italian Latte. This is just a pretty brown. I feel like a lot of these are gonna be really good for fall. Next one is For Me, really pretty pink color. Then we have Iced Coffee. So another really pretty brown color. This one's a little bit more taupey, but again, I went very similar with my colors. Next is Text Me Later. This is kind of like a peachy. And then the last color is Do Me a Favor, and this was like a purpley mauvey pinky color, really pretty. And then the last one I got is a top coat because I feel like I go through top coats kind of fast. So clear, top coat, fun stuff. So going to jump into doing my nails. A lot of people have asked me about my nails because I have solely been doing them from home since last September. And what I do is really just like buff down the nail. I file them. I use a primer and a nail dehydrator, and then I use a builder gel, put on the color, the top coat, I let everything cure obviously in between coats, and that is my nail process. So I think I'm gonna do this fun bright color because summer is still here and I want to take advantage of the summer while it is here, and a fun nail polish color really does that for me. So another little mom tip of trying to do your nails at home. I found it so much easier to fully complete one hand before moving to the next. I feel like before I used to do like base coat on both hands, and then I moved to top coat on both hands, and then all that, like, you know, I just did like the same step on both hands. But now I fully complete one hand because once the top coat is cured, you can like do things, but before that you really can't move around and like touch things. So if I have to go pick the baby up after one hand, I can come back to and do the other hand later, which is something I've had to do multiple times already. So fully complete one hand, move on to the next. It's much easier. I do have a discount code for you guys at Nail Reserve. It's Sarah Popolo for 50% off. So if you guys want to check out any of their gel polishes, I'll have everything linked down below and the colors that I picked up. So if you want to check them out for yourself, if you want to start your like at-home nail journey, because honestly going to salons anymore is just out of the question for a lot of people. It's so expensive and it's just not worth the money. So if you want to check out Nail Reserve, I'll have my discount code and the link down below. The baby is up and he is hungry baby, right? But the nails are done. I actually had time to finish all the nails So I'm really happy with the color. Whoa. We're gonna go say hi to Dad really quick because he's sleeping for so long. So we're gonna say hi, then we're gonna feed. Have been struggling the past like hour trying to get Lane added to our health insurance. I got a call from his pediatrician asking about his health insurance, and honestly I thought about it, but like it didn't really cross my mind too much to have him added to our health insurance, which sounds like lunatic. Like, I understand, I'm crazy. So I called my insurance, and then they told me I pretty much just had to go through HR, which I was kind of assuming, but HR is just like a pain in the ass, so I wanted to call them first. So now I'm like logged into my work stuff, and they don't let me log in to the thing I have to get into in order to change my health insurance because I'm technically on leave. So it's a whole thing, and it's frustrating. So I am like trying to contact people in order to get this situated, but his pediatrician called me and said if I don't have this fixed by his appointment on Monday, I'm gonna have to pay out of pocket. So I'm probably just gonna have to change his appointment on Monday. So that is my current dilemma. I'm hoping they answer me soon. Maybe I can keep his Monday appointment, but I really doubt it since it's already like 3 o'clock on a Friday. I don't even know if I'll get an answer from HR before 5 o'clock. So probably gonna have to move his appointment, and yeah. But right now I'm gonna try to get a YouTube video up. It's a really short video, so I apologize, but gonna try to get this up. And yeah, he's in his little Baby Delight bouncer. I rock it with my foot, and he loves this thing. Big treat. We got food trucks, traveling tomato. It's a little later. I'm gonna fix the hair. I look crazy. We just had a really bad storm come through. Like I panicked. I was like, Matt, come downstairs. Freaking out because I thought trees were about to fall. But I kind of put the damper on Canoe Carnival. I'm not sure what is going to be happening now for that. But we were going to go to PJ's for dinner and then like walk around Canoe Carnival. And I don't even think we're going to do that anymore. I think our plan now is just for the 3 of us to go to Ginger, which is a, Ginger is a, what kind of food? Chinese food. Chinese food place. So I think that's our plan now, just to go get Chinese food and have like a cuddly night in because it's gross out. But that sucks because Canoe Carnival is such a fun day and like fun night and weekend, and it doesn't look like it's gonna be happening. And even tomorrow looks crappy weather. So tomorrow is like the floats night, and kind of sucks. But I'll link the video from last year's Canoe Carnival. Go check that video out because it's actually like such a fun weekend. It just sucks that it's really not gonna happen, I feel like. So here's the sweatshirt I bought today. It is so big and oversized. I literally got a 3XL. Goes like mid-thigh, but it's soft and cozy. So I have this on. Not even gonna like fix my face or anything. We're just gonna go to dinner and enjoy some good Chinese food. We did a last minute pivot to PJ's because we drove past the lakes and people are still like swimming in the lakes even though it's raining, and I felt FOMO and felt like we had to be in Medford Lakes at least enjoying some of the festivities. I think we may drop this little boy off at my parents later and try to go in the lakes if the rain stops. Nachos. I got cheesesteak nachos. Matt got the house nachos. And we have a little Laney boy on the table. Okay, everyone is coming out. I think we're gonna drop Lane off and come back.
Thank you. What do you want? Thank you.
We decided to take Frankie and Lane on a little Medford Lakes walk this morning. So we're stopping and getting a coffee for Matt. It's kind of hot out, so I don't really want a coffee. But he's gonna go to Lake's Coffee and grab himself a coffee. Got walking, we got his fan. Bleachers are all set up. Well, once we get to that street, it's all shaded. Bleachers are all set up for tonight's Canoe Carnival. This is where it is. Like, that's one of the floats. And it looks like Hot Wheels or something. Toys just want to have fun. Cute. But we'll be back tonight. Hopefully the weather holds out. Hopefully the weather holds out for us. I know. Because it is supposed to storm again tonight, but we'll see.
Got this song up inside of me, in a world I don't wanna say, just the same damn thing. What's your height, what's your age, what's the price of your way? And every year we're expected to show all the things that we were able to grow. When you make it,
I changed your diapers. I just changed your diapers. I just changed your diapers, actually. Little sticky. A dog? Yeah, a duck. And a kitten. Do you like kittens? A stroller. That's what I push you in all the time. I push you in a stroller. I love you, Lane. We're gonna go meet Mimi and Papa at dinner? Gonna go to dinner with Mimi and Papa? Did you just do smile? Mimi and Papa at dinner?
Right. You're not worried about it.
Good morning. It is actually Sunday. I didn't really vlog yesterday besides our morning walk. Canoe Carnival, it ended up like storming and they pushed it back until they said 11. I think they started at 10:30. I was asleep by then, so we did not go. I'm kind of sad that we missed out on the floats, but we did see them walking around the lake, so I feel like
I saw most of them.
yeah, I don't have that much FOMO. I feel like I have more FOMO the night before when everyone's out in the lake and like having fun and yeah. So I'm happy we got to do that. I don't even think I ever like talked about that. We dropped Elaine off with my parents and they watched him for like, we were only out for like 45 minutes. So not very long at all that we left him, but that was fun that we were able to do that and have some mom and dad time. And now it's a rainy day. I'm all like bundled up like it's fall because I'm so excited for fall. But we're heading to a diner. We haven't decided what diner.
You're bundled up on a hot day.
Yeah.
Because you're excited for fall.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be kind of coolish today. It's 78 right now and a high of 85, which is not that bad. I mean,
I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's definitely hotter than this, but we'll be inside a lot, so I have a t-shirt on under it too, so. But we're going to a diner right now. I don't think we've decided if we're going to Ponzio's or Medport, so let's make up our minds. Where do you want to go?
Let me Google Ponzio's real quick.
Okay, you have till this late, because that's where I make my decision.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I have a little baby bottle in here with ice and water. I use my old Stanley now as like a cooler. So I can bring cold milk. I have like it ready to go. I mean, he'll probably drink it within like 2 hours, but it's definitely like cold enough to be in there for a while if I needed to. So, I don't know what Matt's decision is gonna be here.
You go to Ponzio's.
You wanna try it?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell what I'm looking at, but I don't know, how long was there?
I don't know.
She's never seen anything nice like that.
We finished breakfast and we're at the mall now. We're gonna do a little lap around the mall because it's a rainy day, but I feel like Matt and I are both very disappointed at Ponzio's. I haven't been there since like high school. I used to love it in high school and haven't been in like that's like 10 years, crazy amount of time. And the vibes are good in there, but honestly small portions, like Medport is so much better. So we will definitely continue doing Medport. Lane drank most of his bottle, so that was like 15-20 minutes ago, so I'm gonna have him try to drink the rest of it before I have to dump it. And Matt is loading him in. He like threw up all over himself in there, so we had to change him. But that's about it. We're gonna head into the mall, do a little shopping, have some fun, hopefully he behaves for us because he was just screaming in the car, but I think he's good now. So we're gonna go walk around now.